All right. It's been all right. We're live. Nice. It's been so long that I've been fired from my airline. So today we are doing a flight from Atlanta. What is this? This is good. Atlanta to Grand Cayman Island. What is this? What's going on here? Oh, there's some bugs, I guess. Anyways, we have about 50 minutes here to set up the airplane and get off the parking gate. And it's been so long, so we might need to take our time setting things up. So let's go ahead and get in there. I don't mind the passengers waiting a little bit if I can get set up early here. Alright. Let's do a quick walk around. I'm gonna need them to put the stairs up actually. And we need water service too. We are going international, so we need to make sure we have water and clean lavatory. I don't think they put the rear staircase here, so might have to wait for that. No, they didn't. We'll leave the door open, I guess. I don't think this is procedure, but it's quite hazy outside. It's a clear day, but you can see the low visibility a little bit, which indicates stable conditions, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, you can see that it's quite hazy outside and beautiful bright sun. Today we are in the Delta 100 years livery. You can see our crew here is ready to clean. Let's just, I don't think the stairs are coming, so let's just jump out the airplane. There we go. Let's go ahead and start off with our nose cone here. Make sure our pitot tubes are looking good. Oxygen discharge is free. And our static ports, our standby static port is clear. Our nose with our radar dome. Let's check underneath the gears. Make sure, alright, crouch, there we go. Tire pressures are looking good. And we should have it pin removed. And parking brake is engaged with that light. Check underneath the carriage here, see. Good with their landing lights. And I don't see any leaks either, so it looks good. Check our other pitot tube here and our standby static port. And we should have our static ports right here too. Good. We'll check our engine number 2. Looking good. We don't have any air going through the cabin at the moment, and we don't have any APU or anything, so that's why our engines are not rotating right now. Our fan blade, we should say. Our nacelle is looking pretty nice. And here's our exhaust, making sure the N1 fan blades from the back are looking good, and our turbine. indicator screen. And here's our strobe lights and our nav lights. Looking good. Our wingtips are looking good. Look at the moon. That's a pretty cool view. And our static wicks are looking good. Ailerons looking good. Let's check our main landing gear. And let's check the pin, making sure that we have sufficient brake. I think it's up here in the front. Yep, there it is. So that little pin in the center there, making sure that is poking out, which shows that we have sufficient braking action, or our brakes are decent at least. And our treading and our tire pressures are looking pretty good. We'll check our undercarriage here, making sure no hydraulic leaks or anything like that. No one's stowing away. Looking for a free vacation to the Grand Cayman Islands. And we'll check our empennage here. And our horizontal stabilizer is looking good. Looks like they're getting some water on the airplane now. And our APU exhaust looks good. And our rudder looks good. And our other horizontal stabilizer looks good. Our antennas look pretty good. And we'll go ahead and check our other main landing gear. Our tires look good, and brake pins look good. Alright, here's our engine number 1. Right? Flying blades are looking good. I forgot to check up here. Check any leaks. And everything looks pretty good. Static wicks. And our wingtip. I'm sorry. And there's our 100 years livery, which is a pretty cool livery. I like it a lot. Let's check our fan blades, making sure we don't hear anything crazy, no cracking or nothing. That would be a concern. Looks good. Let's climb back up and get things started. Current time is 11:46. We have about 44 minutes until departure, so I don't know. Is it gonna do the catering automatically? I don't know if it will. We'll set up the box and get everything going here. CFM 56 and our nav database is current, which looks good. Let's go ahead and go see if I remember how to do this. Oh boy, I'm already pressing wrong buttons in a request. We should have Atlanta to what's the name of this airport? Owen Roberts International, and our alternate's Miami. Today we are flying as Delta 1988. Our cost index, let's see if I even remember how to read this dispatch here. Cost index is 6. And we're going to cruise to a flight level of, I think, 330. Yep. Wow. I feel so rusty right now, it's insane. Let's check the temperature on our MEDAR, which is what we got dispatched with. Temperature is a warm 29 degrees. Now let's see if I remember how to convert that to Fahrenheit from Celsius. So I think we do 29 times 2. So let's see, that's 58. And then oh man, I forgot how to do this. I gotta remember how to do that. Right now I'm not gonna do that because I forgot wind request. It's like you multiply it by 2 and then add or subtract 10%. I don't remember. I think it's subtract 10% and then add 32. Let me try that. So 58 minus 5.8. Nope. 58 minus 5.8, and then you're gonna add 32 to it, and it's 84 degrees, around 84, 85 degrees, and it's alright. It's about 86 degrees here in McDonough, Georgia, so it's about right. Alright, so init page is completed. Let's go to the next page. We'll figure that out in a little bit. We'll go to our flight plan. Today, winds from Atlanta are calm, so I think they're going to be using runway 27. Oh, 09 left apparently. Let's listen to the ATIS, see what they say. ATIS is 125.55.
Left, 27 right, advise on initial contact, you have information, Papa. Hartsfield Jackson, Atlanta Airport information, Papa, 1536 Zulu, wind calm, visibility 10, you clouds at 3000, you clouds at 18,000, temperature 29, dew point 22, altimeter 3020, landing runway 26 right, 27 left, 28, departing runway 26 left, 27 right, advise on initial contact, you have information, Papa.
We'll listen one more time. Information, Papa.
Hartsfield Jackson, Atlanta Airport information, Papa, 1536 Zulu, wind calm, visibility 10, you clouds at 3000, you clouds at 18,000, temperature 29, dew point 22, altimeter 3020, landing runways 26 right, 27 left, 28, departing runways 26 left, 27 right, advise on initial contact, you have information, Papa.
Alright, we have information, Papa.
Airport information, Papa.
So we can expect runway 27. Let's see, we are on the south side of the field, so we're gonna expect 27 right for departure. If I get 26 left, I might rage quit, but it's alright. 27 right, we'll plan for that, and now we are planning on doing this Smelts 3 departure. 27 right. Are there any NOTAMs here? Let me check the NOTAMs. NOTAMs. 27 left is closed at the moment. Okay. That's expiring August 9th. Starts August 9th. Today is the 10th, isn't it? No, it's the 8th. So that's tomorrow. So we're good. Today is the same thing for 26 left. So I guess they're doing some repairs or something. 27 right, Pappies are unserviceable. Alright. I wish they did it like full flight where they update the NOTAMs on the map. Atlanta has an insane amount of NOTAMs to take note of. These are instrument approaches, so let's see, is there anything for our departure? These are departures, okay. Nope. So nothing for our departures, so we're looking good on NOTAMs. So we'll do the Smelts 3 departure. Smelts, and then the wallet transition. So that pretty much has us departing runway 27 right, and then at 1,527 we'll go direct to slaw, and then we'll do a left turn to rigs, and then to rivet at 250 knots, which we already have bugged here. And then at there we go to smelts, and then transition over to wallet, and then we'll continue on our flight plan. From flight plan, we'll go to Zeppelin, Isley on the Quebec 79 airway, which is what we're tracking. Evans, Dofi, so I'm tracking low March. Dofi, or whatever, Molly, and then Wolf. We'll be flying over Florida at that point. VMed. And then from there we go to Volt, which will be over the Key West. Fundi. Oh wait. Volt. Missing one, the Claw, and then from Fundi. Jabir, which then will be crossing over Cuba at that point. Tabga. Alvec. UCL, which is the Cayo Largo del Sur VOR. That is an airport here. And then from there we go to Lasette, and then GSM, which is pretty much the VOR, the Grand Cayman VOR. We are probably just going to do an RNAV into runway 8 here. No sit stars, so no stars. And approach via, I think there's going to be might just get visual into it. I think it's going to be Mamby. Let's just do Mamby for now. We might get just some visual instructions to go in, but we'll worry about that a little later. Now for our performance. What time is it? It is 11:55. So let's start setting up.
Roger.
So he's going to do his flow, and hopefully that should start the flow for catering and whatnot. Ooh. Oh, that's why. I have to do this, load aircraft. That should automatically start requesting fuel and hopefully catering too. Okay, for our performance, we're going to do runway 27 right. Runway is dry. We're going to do optimal flaps. For Soga, no. We're going to do anti-ice. We don't need anti-ice today. Packs are on. And takeoff weight should be around 183.5. Taking a look at this, and it matches 183.5. And our CG of 25.8. Looks like we got the altimeter setting, so we have to review that. Actually, no, that's right. Alright. Calculate. So we got a V1 156, VR 164, V2 164, flaps 2, up 0.7. Transition altitude is 18,000. Obviously, flex temperature will be 43. Thrust reduction acceleration altitude is 1980. Engine acceleration altitude is 1980. Cool. So for our engine failure after V1, we'll rotate at 164 to continue our takeoff, obviously. We'll climb out at our V2 speed of 164 once we hit thrust reduction acceleration altitude and our engine acceleration altitude. We'll go ahead and level off, accelerate to our was it V2 plus 10, I believe, which is 174. Or is it that? I don't know, it might be a different number. And we'll accelerate at that altitude, and that airspeed, and then once we get to that airspeed, we'll go ahead and verify our performance, clean up our flaps, and then climb up to whatever altitude ATC asks us to do. I think that's what's called a V1 cut, which I need to study up on. Like I said, it's been so long since I looked at it. So it looks like they are doing catering now, which is great. So they're doing that automatically. Good. So now we can go ahead and take a look at our arrival performance. We're going to do runway 8. Right now the conditions are good. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. Okay, there's nothing else. No weather. What does my dispatch say? So our destination, we get there about, yeah, that's good. Wind 070 at 8. Few cumulonimbus clouds at 1,500. It's pretty, yeah, they don't have any weather here. We're gonna have to input our own weather. So, knots. It's gonna be 070 on 8. Temperature is 32. It's very warm over there, which explains why the possibility of thunderstorms. QNH is 0106. Our expected landing weight is 168.7. Alright, so we're going to have to do max reversers and medium outer brakes. We got a 7,800 foot runway and need about 5,846. Looks good. Secondary flight mode. We'll load up let's just load up an arrival back to Atlanta. In the case of a return back to here, we're going to go ahead and do, we know 26 left and 27 left, 26 right are closed later on, but I think we might have to use just this huge 27 left. That should be good for now. Alright. Oh, you know what? Okay, IRSs are aligning. That's good. We are refueling, right? Good. We should have a block fuel of 28.7. Good, this is on auto, bogey, windows, nice. TIs is looking good. Packs, It should be pretty warm back here actually, because we don't have any airflow going. It is super warm. We're gonna need to connect the we need to connect this preconditioned air into the cabin immediately, and we need to turn off the cabin fans. Alright, let's go ahead and bump that all the way down. Just get it cold. This plane has been baking in the sun for the past couple hours, it looks like. Alright, let's go to our electronic page. Right now we're being fed by external power, and then our AC1 and AC2, and then our trans rectifiers, I think. And then it's going pretty much transitioning our AC power to DC power, and we're currently charging our DC battery and our DC essential bus. Now if we unplug it, should have batteries, and then they should be charging 28.6. Good. And we are above 22, so that means we can go ahead and start the APU. And it's good. Commercial. Okay. Let's get on auto. Fuel pumps can come on. They're not going to turn on anyways unless they have fuel flow. Or is it fuel flow, or is it hydraulic power? I don't remember. I'm so rusty. It's insane. Alright, all that looks good. COM 3 is on data. Everything looks good here. We have the cabin fans off. And we should have preconditioned air going in. It's nice going down from 89 to 84 now, so we should be good by the time passengers get on board. Alright, let's brief up this flight plan real quick. Weather briefing, we'll start with that. Let's start with R. So we get there around 1915 Zulu, and a block fuel of 28.7. Min fuel for takeoff is 28.1. That's cutting it pretty close. I didn't give myself extra fuel. We should be alright. I don't expect any delays today, so it should be good for our fuel. ETA, or estimated time of route, should be about 2 hours and 11 minutes. Our alternate is Miami International, and we're looking at landing around 1859 Zulu to 1909 Zulu, which is our target landing window. Again, we'll be cruising up to 330. Winds are coming out from the south, southwestish. And our atmosphere is plus 20 or plus 12 degrees, so a little bit unstable, but should be alright. I'm seeing good weather at the moment. Taking 217 passengers and a cargo of 7,161. And we have our trip fuel alternate, and our reserves of 45 minutes continues to get 20 minutes, which gives us about 20 minutes of delayed fuel in case we need to hold at 15,000 feet clean configuration. We already talked about our route. The winds throughout the route should be coming out from the southwest, and then as we transition down towards the south, it transitions to about easterly winds. So we should pretty much, at first, we'll probably have a bit of a headwind, and then it'll come into a crosswind most likely. We already looked at the NOTAMs at Atlanta, Miami, for Miami at the moment. No discrepancy reported on the aircraft, so that's good. Weather briefing. We already talked a bit about our weather there. We should have easterly winds, so favoring 08, runway 08. Few clouds of cumulus nimbus and possibility of thunderstorms. Possibly around the time that we get there. Alternates looking good, visibility is looking good, and then our alternate forecast is looking good as well. Here at Atlanta, winds are currently calm, 3020 on the altimeter. It looks like they just finished fueling up. And then our forecasted, so it looks like some thunderstorms here in Atlanta. Probably around 1900 Zulu. Alright. Yeah. Some cumulus clouds embedded around 25,000, 47,000 feet. And there's our winds. Okay, looking pretty good. At the moment, we should expect a pretty smooth ride. Might expect a little bit of turbulence once we get to our cruising altitude, but it should be pretty good. Cockpit preparation checklist. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed. Removed.
Fuel quantity.
28,780 pounds. £28,780. Set and check.
Seat belts.
On.
ADIRS.
Nav.
Barrow ref.
3020 set.
3020 set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Alright, now that we're going to be waiting on that passengers here, so we're going to go check out what that cash register sound is. Are you ready for the departure briefing? Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Alright. So we're going to expect to taxi on runway 27 right. We'll be looking at Palima Mike taxiway most likely. And no hotspots along that route. No NOTAMs to be worried about as well. Got 12,390 feet of runway available. Good lighting, good conditions on the runway, good braking action. In the case of an engine failure, this will be a left-hand seat takeoff. So I'll be calling stop or go during the takeoff roll. If we have an engine failure prior to V1, I will call stop, and we will apply.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
I will call stop, and from there we'll reduce power to idle and apply the brakes as necessary, maintain directional control of the runway, and come to a stop and apply thrust reversers if available and maintain directional control. If after V1 we'll continue to take off, I'll call go. We will rotate at 164 and climb out at 164 on our V2 speed. We'll raise the gear up, and then once we hit engine out acceleration altitude of 1,980, we'll level off, climb up to V2 plus 10, and then we will clean up our flaps and then come back to land at Atlanta. If everything goes well, then we'll just continue on with our SID, which will be our SMALTS 3 departure. There is a speed restriction to accelerate at 250 knots upon departure, which we already have bugged in the McDo. We will pretty much climb straight out to 1,527 feet, then go to slaw, brakes, rivet at 250 knots, and then smalts, and then wallet. Our top altitude is 10,000 feet. And then we'll continue on to our rest of our flight plan as filed there. SIDS, we do meet the takeoff minimums for this departure. Let's see what else. Weather is looking pretty good, just some calm winds, so I'm expecting a pretty smooth takeoff today. And pretty low, it's like hazy kind of conditions at the moment, so which means some stable conditions, so I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, everything looks pretty good. We already talked about our performance and everything. Let's go ahead and let's go.
May I see your boarding pass? Hello.
Good. Any questions?
No questions.
Great. Let's see what that cha-chinging sound was.
This way. This way. This way.
We got an invoice from Harrods Aviation for Delta Airlines, 3,306 gallons, an amount of 11,000. I don't got that money. 11,978. This is pretty cool though. It even makes a PDF for it. That's awesome. So pretty much we're gonna keep this receipt, and then we're gonna submit it to dispatch or whoever operations to get that printed off and get that invoice paid. That's a pretty cool feature. I like that. This is fun.
May I see your boarding pass? Hello.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
This way.
Let's start the
Boarding pass, please. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello.
Alright, APU
Hello.
is online. So let's start a timer for 2 minutes.
Hello.
And then we'll wait for those 2 minutes and we'll get the APU fleet air going. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Is get our clearance.
May I see your boarding pass?
Delta 1988, ready to copy IFR clearance to Roberts.
Boarding pass, please.
Delta 1988, Atlanta clearance. Verify you have information. Sierra cleared to Roberts Airport. Smoltz tree departure, then as filed. Climb via site. Departure frequency 125.65. Squawk 1212.
Cleared to Roberts Airport. Smoltz tree departure, then as filed. Climb via site. Departure frequency 125.65. Squawk 1212. Delta 1988.
Delta 1988, read back correct. Contact ground 121.75 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Will contact ground 121.75 when ready for pushback or engine start. Delta 1988. Thanks.
This way. Good afternoon.
Hello, Daniel. Good to see
Delta
you.
2599, contact Atlanta Tower 2385. Have a good day.
Over to Tower 2385, Delta 2599.
Let's get ready for pushback here soon. We have about another 4 minutes till we
Endeavor 4911,
go on
request taxi
departure,
to the
so
active.
just get ready to go here.
Endeavor 4911, runway 27 right taxi via ramp 4E, Lima, Lima Alpha.
Hello.
Runway 27 right via ramp 4E. Lima, Lima Alpha, Endeavor 4911.
Endeavor 4834, contact Atlanta Tower 123.85.
Contact Tower 123.85, Endeavor 4834.
Delta 1725, contact Atlanta Tower 123.85.
Contact Tower 123.85, Delta 1725. Have a good one.
Alright, we're past the 2-minute mark, so we can use the
May I see
APU
your
bleed
boarding
air.
pass?
Yeah, we can go ahead and turn off the external power. Preconditioned air. Energy peak can be removed. We have about another 172 packs left. We're going to be a little delayed.
Welcome on board. Boarding
Looks
pass,
like
please.
some thunderstorms are building up. Some gray clouds. Let me look at the radar.
Hello.
Delta 1195, contact Atlanta Tower 12 tree point 85. See you.
Over to Tower 123.85, Delta 1195.
Hello.
Annoying. No radar. Nothing showing up on the radar. There's some gray clouds, I guess, no precipitation.
Hello. Welcome on board. This way, please.
Endeavor 4935, contact Atlanta Tower 12 tree point 85.
Contact Tower 123.85. Endeavor 4935. Have a good day.
Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello.
It is freezing back there now. It's 67, so let's turn it back
Endeavor
on.
4911, contact Atlanta Tower 12 tree point 85.
Contact Tower 12 tree point 85, Endeavor 4911. Have a good one.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
All right. Before start checklist. Okay, thanks. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we cleared to close?
Clear to close.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
On. Set and checked. Set and checked. Set and checked. you did.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Set. Set and checked. It's too much noise background. My wife is literally screaming in the background. Set. Set and checked. Cancel checklist.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Set and checked.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Oh my gosh, my wife is so...
Delta 895
Locking
at
gear.
Alpha 31, request pushback. Delta 895, Atlanta ground, hold position for company traffic. I'll call you back. Hold position for traffic, Delta 895.
All right. V1 156, VR 164, V2 164, flex temperature 43 degrees. Set, checked. The thing can't understand. Set and checked.
V1 156, VR 164, V2 164, windows,
Spirit Wings
Closed.
1374 at
Beacon.
Delta 4.
On.
Request pushback.
before start checklist completed.
Please request pushback.
Spirit Wings 1374, Atlanta ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback approved. Face south. Spirit Wings 1374.
Delta 1988, gate Delta 13, request pushback and engine
Folks
start.
from the flight deck, we'd like to welcome you on board today's flight to
Delta 1988,
Grand Cayman
Atlanta
Island.
ground, pushback and engine start approved,
I'm
face
your
south.
captain for today, and I'd like to
Pushback
welcome you on
approved,
board.
face south, Delta
Looking
1988.
like a smooth departure out of Atlanta. Winds are coming out from the southwest today. We'll be climbing to about 33,000 feet. Temperatures outside about 85 degrees. And over there at Grand Cayman about 90. About a 2 hours and 11-minute flight today. We're looking at a pretty smooth flight. We might expect a little bit of bumps as we climb up to our cruise altitude, but should smoothing out after that. We'll make sure to keep those seatbelt signs on until we can ensure it's a safe time to take them off. We'd like to welcome you on board. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Arm doors and cross check, stand by for on call. Face south. So I gotta turn left.
Delta 895, request taxi to the active. Delta
Release
895,
parking brakes.
runway 27 right taxi via
Right
ramp
brakes.
2W.
Commencing
Foxtrot 2 Echo Delta Lima,
All
Lima
engines
Alpha.
clear. Start at wheel.
Runway 27 right taxi via ramp 2W.
you know what I forgot to
Foxtrot
do?
2 Echo Delta Lima, Lima Alpha, Delta
I
895.
gotta do this. It's okay, we can.
Spirit Wings 1374. Request taxi to the active.
Spirit Wings 1374, runway 27 right taxi via ramp 4E Lima, Lima Alpha.
Runway 7 right taxi via ramp 4. E. Lima. Lima Alpha. Spirit Wings. 1374.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Logan.
Set parking brakes.
Where are those clouds coming from? Parking brake set.
Unlocking gear.
N2 is rising.
Delta 1311, taxi to gate Alpha Tree 2 via November 2,
And one
Tango,
rising.
hold
Look at
short of
Spirit.
runway
Rest in
27
peace. Spirit Airlines.
Taxi to gate Alpha 32 via November 2, Tango. Hold short of runway 27 right, Delta 1311. Delta 1240 at gate Alpha 17.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
Atlanta ground,
Right is
pushback
clear.
and engine start approved, face north.
Good start.
Pushback
Engine,
approved, phase
starting
one,
engine
Delta
1.
1240.
Okay.
Delta 1311, cross runway
I hope you guys are
27
doing
right,
alright.
taxi to gate
Let
Alpha
me know if the
32
audio
via Tango
is
Lima, ramp 1E.
okay.
Cross
It's been a
runway
while
27
since I've
right at
set things
Tango,
up, and
taxi
it's
to gate Alpha
some
32
things have
via
changed,
Tango,
so I
Lima,
gotta know.
ramp 1E, Delta 1311.
Delta 1283, gate Bravo 22, request pushback.
Delta 1283, Atlanta ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback approved, face south, Delta 1283.
Alright, ground crew has been moved. Alright, good start engine number 1.
Delta 3092, Atlanta ground, pushback approved, face north. Pushback and engine start approved, face north, Delta 3092.
Let's turn on that weather radar because something's building up over there. Let's get out of here. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Delta 1240, request
My
taxi.
wife is pissing me off now. She's getting
Delta
on my
1240,
nerves.
runway 27 right, taxi via ramp 2W, Lima Mike, Lima Alpha.
Runway 27 right via ramp 2W, Lima Mike, Lima Alpha, Delta 1240.
Set and checked.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Alright, flight controls check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral.
Spirit Wings 1374,
Full
contact
left.
Atlanta Tower 12, 3.85, good day. Over to Tower 12, 3.85.
Full right.
Spirit Wings 1374.
Neutral.
Good day.
Delta 1283,
Oh my god, my
request
rudders
taxi
aren't
to the
connected.
active.
My rudders aren't connected. My voice needs to be up a
Delta
little bit. Give me 1
1283,
second.
runway 27 right, taxi via ramp 2A, Lima, Lima Alpha.
Runway 27 right via ramp 2A, Lima, Lima Alpha, Delta 1283.
Delta 3092, request taxi. Delta 3092, runway 27 right, taxi via ramp 2W, Lima Mike,
All right.
Lima Alpha. Runway 27 right, via ramp 2W, Lima Mike, Lima
There we
Full
go.
right.
I have rudders now.
Full left. Neutral.
Alright, took me a little while, but you should be good to go now. Going to request taxi, please.
Delta 1988, request taxi to the active.
Delta 1988, runway 27 right, taxi via ramp 5W, Lima Mike, Lima Alpha.
Runway 27 right via ramp 5W, Lima Mike, Lima Alpha, Delta 1988.
27 right, 5W, Lima, Mike, and then Lima Alpha. So Lima Mike, pretty much. Pretty simple. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Alright.
Delta 907,
Brake check.
taxi to gate Alpha Tree 4.
Ready.
November 2, Tango, hold short of runway
Pressure
27
0.
right. Taxi to gate Alpha Tree 4 via November 2. Tango, hold short of runway 27 right, Delta 907.
I don't want the terrain on. Let me, before I start taxiing, let me turn up my voice just a little bit here. How's that? Let me know if that works.
Delta 895, contact Atlanta Tower 12, 3.85,
Cabin,
take care. Over
Go
to
ahead.
Tower 12, 3.85,
The cabin is now
Delta
secure for
895.
takeoff.
Alright, thanks.
Delta 907, cross runway 27 right at Tango, taxi to gate Alpha Tree 4 via Tango, Lima, ramp 1E.
Taxi checklist.
Cross runway 27 right at Tango, taxi to gate Alpha Tree 4 via Tango,
Flight controls.
Lima,
Checked.
ramp 1A, Delta 907.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto. On and auto. Set and check.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Alright, first flight, and I don't even know how many months. I gotta look back on my channel to see when my last flight was. But it's been quite a bit. Like I said, it's been long enough for my virtual airline to fire me. Frontier fired me from my job, so now I'm completely looking for a new airline to hire me. It's been a while, but I'm excited. Got this new setup going at the new apartment, so first flight, looking good. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
It's been 4 months. Wow. That's crazy. So it took me quarter of the year. I took a quarter year break pretty much. You hear the sounds of the AI traffic taking off. That sounds really good.
Delta 1240, contact Atlanta Tower 123.85. See ya.
That just might be me.
123.85, Delta 1240.
The AP
Have a
can
good
come
one.
off. Usually the first officer turns that off. But it looks like some clouds are building up. Some storms to the left here. However, I don't see anything on my radar. That's what's concerning. Oh, you know what? I am on the wrong taxiway. Oops. Whatever. We'll just...
Delta 1283, contact Atlanta Tower 123.85.
Contact Tower 123.85,
We'll be
Delta
fine.
1283.
Got some heavies over here. We got the A350 up to our left. Turkish Airways 777. I was
Delta 3092,
I was
contact
looking for
Atlanta
Virginia
Tower
treating you guys.
123.85. Contact Tower 123.85, Delta 3092.
We can taxi a little bit faster here. We're 10 knots. Alright, so you guys see where those buildings are right there? That's going to be where my office is, pretty much. Where I'm going to report to work. That's where the cargo ramp is. Scandinavian, British Airways 777. Looks like we're going to be up next for takeoff, so we can try to make this a pretty quick departure here. Tuned into the live stream on Sunday for a little bit before our service started. It was heartbreaking, but you guys still sounded good. Ready?
Ready.
2999, taxi to gate Echo Tree 6 via November 2 Tango, hold short of runway 27 right.
Cabin crew, please can take off,
November 2
please.
Tango, hold short of runway 27 right, Delta 2999. Delta 1988, contact Atlanta Tower 2385.
Contact Tower 2385, Delta 1988. Have a good day.
Atlanta Atlanta Tower, Delta 1988, holding short runway 27 right, ready for departure.
Delta 1988, number 2 for departure. Hold short of runway 27 right.
Hold short of runway 27 right, Delta 1988.
Delta 3092, Atlanta Tower, wind tree 20 at
Right,
7.
runway 27 right is
Runway 27
confirmed.
right, cleared for takeoff.
Weather's looking good. We'll continue our takeoff performance, and our fuel level is at 28.4, so we have plenty for we're up on the mid takeoff.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Runway 27 right, line up and wait, Delta 1988.
Line up, runway entry procedure. Damn.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 27 right confirmed.
Runway 27 right confirmed. Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic. TCAS.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist completed.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Delta 1988, Atlanta Tower, wind tree 20 at 7, RNAV to Slaw, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 right, Arnab to Slough, cleared for takeoff, Delta
Takeoff.
1988.
Check.
%. Stable. Man flex 43 degrees, SRS runway, auto throttle blue.
Checked. Thrust set.
Press the center line.
100 knots.
Checked.
V1. Rotate.
What is going on with the ground?
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
The ground looked a little weird there. It was almost like there was a giant hill. That's not normal. RNAV to Slaw.
Delta 1988, contact Atlanta departure.
Contact Atlanta departure, Delta 1988. Have a good one. Atlanta departure, Delta 1988, leaving 1,900 feet for 16,000 feet.
Just climb, nav, auto throttle, what?
Delta 1988, Atlanta departure, radar contact site. This is XPD, or find that, you're
What? What did he say? Flaps 1. I gotta replay that. I don't know what he just said. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Looks like there is some precipitation to our left there. I don't see any lightning, so we're looking alright. You guys are coming over tonight, and Daniel's making pizza. Oh, the guys are coming over. Oh, okay. This sounds awesome. It sounds really good, actually. Thanks for the invite. I'll start driving. Oh, there's some rain right there. I was putting it in a slip. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Delta 3092, contact Atlanta Center 135.0. Contact Atlanta Center 135.0, Delta 3092.
Some traffic to our right, to like our 1 o'clock.
Delta 1240, contact Atlanta Center 127.05, have a good one.
Center on 127.05, Delta 1240.
Alright, slats are coming up. Reaching 4,000 feet. And we're accelerating 250. Flap 0. Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
feels good to fly again. It's been a little while. I keep saying it's been a little while. It's baffling to me that I took such a long break. It's amazing the impact of flight training can do to you. I was unmotivated to fly, now I'm enjoying it again.
Delta 1283, contact Atlanta Center 127.05, good
I
day.
can put a little bit more turn here.
Contact Atlanta Center 127.05, Delta 1283.
Look at that. I think my brother-in-law lives somewhere around there, in this area. Probably when we level off, I can look a little better. And you're supposed to put the autopilot in as soon as you can, but I just want to fly. And I think I'm going to avoid that cloud. I think we are going to avoid it anyways. I want to avoid that cloud. It might be a little bit bumpy going through there, so. But I think we're going to avoid it anyways. Did I recert before this passenger flight? I'm just straight up jumping into it. I'm definitely out of currency for sure. The real question is how are we gonna land? Landing might be a fun thing for me. Keep that turn coming in. Definitely want to avoid that cloud. It looks like there's some rain in there. Nice and smooth control inputs.
$1,000 to go.
Checked. Did he contact radar departure? No. But we should get an altitude restriction here soon, hopefully. Speed, hold, alt, hold. Autopilot one on. See what the weather is saying here at Atlanta, because this is not consistent. Oh, it actually is. Scattered 3,200 cumulus nimbus clouds, and the vicinity cumulus nimbus clouds moving, and then some towering cumulus clouds in all quadrants. Shower, rain in the vicinity to the northeast. So it's actually consistent. This is actually what the weather is looking like over here. Are we gonna get higher? Let's climb up to 16,000. Oh yeah, we're gonna be passing over brother-in-law lives here soon. Very soon, actually. Actually, I already see his house. So there's gonna be an airport called Eagles Landing, and we're gonna be pretty much right next to that.
Contact Atlanta Center 128.0, Delta 1988. Atlanta Center, Delta 1988, good day. Crossing 13,400 feet for 1616,000.
Delta 1988, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, Delta 1988.
330 set.
Atlanta Center, Southwest Tree 75, leaving flight level Tree 62 for flight level Tree 70.
Southwest 375, Atlanta Center, good day. Continue climb to flight level 370.
Continue climb to flight level Tree 70, Southwest Tree 75.
You can see the bumps already, a little bumpy right now. Oh yeah, so brother-in-law lives right down there, but it's super cloudy. We can't see anything.
Endeavor 939, Atlanta Center.
It's past it already.
Delta 3024, contact Atlanta Center 134.5. Enter on 134.5, Delta 3024. Delta 1988, contact Atlanta Center 134.5.
Contact Atlanta Center 134.5, Delta 1988. Atlanta Center, Delta 1988, through 17,300 feet for flight level 330 direct S-Milts.
S-Milts.
Delta 1988, Atlanta Center.
Standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 182. Now.
Good. Alright, we can. I'm gonna. It's still a little bumpy. I'm gonna keep the seatbelts on just for a little longer.
Center on 123.905, Delta 1988. Have a good day. Atlanta Center, Delta 1988. Good day. Passing flight level 238 for flight level 330, direct while at.
Delta 1988, Atlanta Center.
Alright, it seems pretty smooth. I'm going to turn off the seatbelt sign. Speed limit exceeded? No.
Delta 1904, contact Atlanta Center 134.5.
Contact Atlanta Center 134.5, Delta 1904.
We got our destination at 1854 and our landing time should be
Atlanta Center, Delta
1917. So
3024.
we're with
Through
good
flight
time.
level 277 for flight level 290.
Delta 3024, Atlanta Center. Delta 3024, descend via Odia to arrival runway 8, altimeter 3011.
Descend via ODOT to arrival. Runway 8, altimeter 3011. Delta 3024.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Atlanta Center, November 3, Bravo Bravo, 111,000.
November 3, Bravo Bravo, Atlanta Center, copy.
Atlanta Center, Delta 1640 Heavy, flight level 288.
Delta 1640 Heavy, Atlanta Center.
Atlanta Center, Southwest Tree 75, leaving flight level 284, descending via ODR to arrival, runway 8.
Southwest 375, Atlanta Center. Delta 3092, contact Jacksonville Center 125.75.
Contact Jacksonville Center 125.75, Delta 3092.
Atlanta Center, Brickyard 5817, leaving flight level 310, descending via Jedi for arrival, runway 28.
Brickyard 5817, Atlanta Center. Delta 1988, contact Jacksonville Center 125.75. Have a good one.
Contact Jacksonville Center 125.75, Delta 1988. Have a good one. Jacksonville Center, Delta 1988, climbing flight level 281 for flight level 330, direct Z-plan.
Delta 1988, Jacksonville Center. Delta 3092, contact Jacksonville Center 134.3. Have a good day.
Center on 134.3, Delta
Center on 133.7, Delta 1988. Jacksonville Center, Delta 1988. Crossing flight level 309er for flight level 330, direct Isley.
Delta 1988, Jacksonville Center, copy. FlexJet 443, contact Jacksonville Center, 125.905. Center on 125.905, FlexJet 443. Endeavor 5312, cleared direct dawn. Resume on navigation. Cleared direct dawn, resume on navigation, Endeavor 5312.
One 1,000 to go.
Center on 135.325 Delta 1988. Have a good day. Jacksonville Center, Delta 1988. Good day. Flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Jacksonville Center, copy. Delta 1988, contact Jacksonville Center, 127.8, good day.
Contact Jacksonville Center 127.8 Delta 1988. Jacksonville Center, Delta 1988. Flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Jacksonville Center, copy.
Center on 134.4, Delta 1988. Jacksonville Center, Delta 1988, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Center, Delta 1988, good day, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Jacksonville Center.
Honestly, both taste so burnt. Like how I'd imagine hydraulic fluid must taste.
Oh, man. Good point. Guess it's not about taste then sometimes.
Exactly. One cup at a time.
Speaking of which, let's get some survival coffee here.
Miami Center, Delta 1988, good day, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Miami Center. Delta 1988, contact Miami Center 134.55.
Center on 134.55, Delta 1988. Miami Center, Delta 1988, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Miami Center.
175, Delta 1988. Miami Center, Delta 1988, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Miami Center, copy.
Center 133.275, Delta 1988. Have a good day. Miami Center, Delta 1988, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Miami Center, good day. November 354, Echo Sierra, descend via Tyler for arrival, runway 12, altimeter 3009er.
Descend via Tyler for arrival, runway 12, altimeter 3009er, November 354, Echo Sierra.
4.75, Delta 1988. Miami Center, Delta 1988, good afternoon, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Miami Center. Miami Center, Crypto 5, W Golf, leaving 15,500, descending via Voodoo 1 arrival, runway 5. Crypto 5 Golf, Miami Center, radar contact.
Miami Center 132.4, Delta 1988. Miami Center, Delta 1988, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Miami Center.
Contact Miami Center 124.7 Delta 1988. Miami Center Delta 1988, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Miami Center. Copy.
Havana Center 120.25, Delta 1988. Havana Center, Delta 1988, good afternoon, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Havana Center identified.
Havana Center, Southwest 3922, passing flight level 270, descending to 2000.
Southwest 3922, Havana Center identified. Delta 1988, contact Havana Center 133.7.
Contact Havana Center 133.7, Delta 1988, good day. Havana Center, Delta 1988, flight level 330.
Delta 1988, Havana Center identified.
10-4, direct Roberts, Delta 1988.
Alright, we're coming up. USA heading 154, direct Roberts.
Wilco Delta 1988.
USA 154, direct Roberts. I think this is direct to the airport. Alright, let's get the weather, which we should have ready. Right now, QNH is 1016. Temperature is 32. Winds are varying. 260, 060, but right now they're steady at 020 every 10 minutes. It's a bit of a crosswind. Barrow is going to be our LNAV minimums of 710. Cool. course of the fall ready for descent.
Delta 1988 approaching our top of descent, ready for descent.
Delta 1988, descend to 17,000 feet, QNH 1015, export runway 08.
Descend to 17,000 feet, QNH 1015, Delta 1988.
Approach checklist.
Barrow ref.
29927.
1013. Set. Seatbelts.
On.
Minimum.
710 feet. Set and checked. Set and checked.
Auto brake.
Medium. Set and checked.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Contact Amana Center 135.1, United 1683.
They want me to fly directly to the airport, but that's I'm gonna ask for an approach. See what happens.
Delta 1988, request approach change.
Delta 1988, confirm new approach via RDN, approach runway 08.
Negative, Delta 1988.
Whatever. I want the RNAV. request the R9. I would like to be the R9. I want to have to do a procedure turn. It sucks. Fine.
Havana Center, contact 265. Passing flight level 313, climbing to flight level 360. Continue climb to flight level 360, contact 265.
Alright, for this approach, same minimums, obviously didn't change. Did it move my minimums? You sure did. Pretty much we're gonna fly over the airport, turn right, track to 260 radial, and then once we get 4.3 DME from it, we're going to turn left to do kind of like a procedure turn, or fly for a minute, and then turn right, track 35 degrees, and intercept the 080 radial. So, we should have the VOR tuned into here. Right now, we don't need to tune into that, so let's tune into this one, 15.6, and we'll track 260.
Descend to 8,000 feet, QNH 1015, Delta 1988.
8,000 feet set, so we'll track 260 radial, 4.3 DME, so I'll have it up on there.
Turn left, heading 185, Delta 1988.
This better not mess up the approach. They might just give us the visual, to be honest. Further clearance in about 42 miles. Yeah, they might just give us the visual approach, but we'll set it up anyways.
Center on 128.1, Delta 1988. Kingston radar, Delta 1988. Good day. Passing 17,200. Descending to
1016. Set. Passing 16,100. Now.
Checked. Alright, approach checklist has been completed. Approach has been briefed. It looks like they're just going to give us a vector visual approach into the airport. We haven't gotten further clearance yet, but we're told to fly heading 185, 8,000 feet. We'll expect further clearance at 42 miles, so. It's oscillating. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. Alright, that's better. Here it is. Cabin crew cease from landing, please.
Delta 1988, descend to 6,000 feet.
Descend to 6,000 feet. Delta 1988.
Kingston radar, WestJet 2033, passing 15,200 feet, climbing to 18,000 feet, direct exhaust please. Delta 1988, contact Cayman approach 120.2.
Contact Cayman approach 120.2 Delta 1988. Cayman, Delta 1988, good day, passing 10,700 feet, descending to 6,000 with information, Bravo.
Delta 1988. Cayman approach, QNH 1015. Expect radar vectors from RNAV approach, runway 08.
QNH 1015, expect
they're
radar
giving us
vectors for
RNAV.
RNAV approach runway 08, Delta 1988.
On as 08 approach. Same briefing, its minimums are the same. On that minimum 710.
Hey, did you hear they added avocado toast to the flight menu? Really? You into avocado toast now?
Delta 1988, turn left,
Oh.
heading 170, vectors for the approach.
Thanks.
Turn left, heading
Keep that in
170
mind.
Delta 1988.
Pretty healthy, I guess. Yep. Avocados.
5,000 feet, Delta 1988.
Delta 1988, turn left, heading 160.
Turn left, heading 160, Delta 1988.
$1,000 to go.
Checked.
Delta 1988, 17 miles from Mobix. Fly present heading. Maintain 1,500 feet until established. Cleared our nav approach runway 08.
Fly present heading 1,500 feet until established. Cleared RNAV approach runway 08. Delta 1988.
Alright, we cleared the approach, so let's go direct to this. This is a 5 present heading. Yeah, whatever.
1,000 to go.
2,500.
Radar altimeter alive.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
There's our island. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
I think I configured a little too early.
Delta 1988, contact Owen Roberts Tower 118.0.
Contact Tower 118.0, Delta 1988. Owen Roberts Tower, Delta 1988, RNAV approach, runway 08.
Delta 1988, Owen Roberts Tower, wind 020 degrees, 10 knots, runway 08, cleared to land.
Runway 08 cleared to land, Delta 1988.
Oh, 020. There, 200. It's a crosswind, direct crosswind pretty much. This approach altitude is 1,500 and turn right, direct to Mobeeks and we'll hold. No, safe altitude is 1,000. Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Approach nav. Final blue. Landing checklist.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Checked.
Landing no blue. Set checked.
Landing checklist completed.
Great. Now, since I haven't flown in a while, I'm gonna let the autopilot take controls for the majority of it. Final approach set. Capturing the quad. Great. So I'm gonna let the autopilot do most of the flying until we get a little closer and talk too much. We're gonna get a wind shift from 020 here, so I'm gonna fully expect that to happen here.
1,000.
That's probably it right there. There it is.
1,000.
I have control.
You have control.
100 above.
Get ready to press this red button.
Approaching. 0, 8.
Check.
Minimum.
Continue.
$500.
A little high. Correcting.
Sync rate.
All aircraft be advised information, Charlie now current, QNH 1015.
So rough approach here. It's okay, correcting.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
Checked.
900
70 knots.
remaining.
Not bad for my first landing in a while.
Exit left at Charlie, Delta 1988.
100 meters remaining.
Left at Charlie. There is no Charlie, it's Golf.
100 meters remaining.
Alright, let's slow her down here. Honestly, I think that landing was pretty solid for the first time landing in 4 months. That's pretty good, I think. We'll see what the landing rate was after landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off. Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Delta 1988, request taxi to allocated gate.
Delta 1988, taxi to ramp 4 via Golf Delta Hotel.
Taxi to ramp 4 via Golf Delta Hotel, Delta 1988.
Thank you, Mr. Log. We'll park it up here next to this other plane. Lights off. Taxi light off. A little bit of juice here. Not lose our momentum. Yeah, no shit. My bad. Bad work. Just launched everyone forward into their headrest there. Alright. APU's on. Gonna shut off engine number 2. Engine 4. Alright. Flight attendants, the aircraft is secured. You are free to commence the boarding. And we can just go ahead and shut off everything here. Just leave that nav light on. Welcome to Grand Cayman Islands. Let's go ahead and greet the passengers as they walk out. I don't care about parking checklist. Where's my controller? Alright, you guys can come on out. Oh, they're still they haven't even finished. Oh, there's 2 stairs? What's going on? There's like 2 stairs going on right now.
Good afternoon.
I don't know what's going on with that. But I want to look outside and check out the airport. Bye bye, thank you for coming. I guess the door is closed. I'm gonna open this again. There we go. Oh. Alright. Does this not work? Interesting. Alright. Look at that. Let's check out the parking. Parking was pretty good, I'd say, right on the line. Alright, let's check out the airport. We have a 1-night stay here at the Grand Cayman Island. Oh, lagging. Oh, it's pretty barren here. Nothing much going on here. Whatever. Look at that airplane though. That's beautiful. Alright, well, that was a fun flight. I really enjoyed it. I'm really happy with the landing, honestly. For the first time landing in a long time, that was a pretty good one. And same thing for the departure. A little bit rusty, but yeah, I mean, that was a good welcome back flight. Let's check out the landing rate. See how much they actually liked our landing. At least the system did. Let me pull this up. Screen. Yeah. Alright. So here's our flight. It's a little button here. Spin flight. Actually, I want to do flight report first. Nice. We got 100% on that flight. Followed all the procedures. And we got a landing rate of 134. 134. I did notice a slightly off center line as we came in, but it was pretty good. Maintaining that directional control, I'd say. Winds were 2-0, so pretty much coming out quartering the left crosswind here. So it was pretty strong crosswind with 12 knots, at least in my opinion. It's on the Cessna pilot, not an Airbus pilot, so. But anyways, 134. Small landing G-force of 104. So that's pretty good, I'd say. Really good. What does this have to say? review flight. This reported at 1:37, and we did land within the touchdown zone, which is good, which is important. I think that's a very important thing to do. Land in the touchdown zone. Actually, I can't see it anymore, but anyways, thanks for joining. I guess we'll see you next time. Say goodbye. Alright, see ya.